Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to talk about how to get rid of hyperpigmentation naturally. Now, the very first thing that is the most important is you have to wear sunscreen. This is common sense to some people, it's not so common sense for others. Hyperpigmentation is going to get worse and worse and worse from the sun because it's going to cause more. So please make sure that you're having something that has at least SPF 30. And also I would strongly suggest using something that has zinc as well as titanium dioxide. The difference between that and a chemical one is it will reflect the sun rays away, whereas chemical ones actually absorb them and then stop it from doing damage in a way, but it's just better if you use a physical one. Then after sunscreen, your best friend is going to be either a retinol, or you can use an AHA, or you can use a vitamin C. Now, all of those come with caveats. So with an AHA, I would start at 5%, and you really want to just make sure that you're careful, see if you get any irritation from it. Lactic acid will be the most gentle form of an AHA, and that stands for alpha hydroxy acid. Not sure if some people know that, some don't. That's gonna help in terms of kind of slowly regenerating the skin, increasing cell turnover, and it's gonna get rid of dead skin. Over time, it will slowly lighten up hyperpigmentation, age spots, acne scarring, stuff like that. You can, of course, increase your AHA percentage if you want to, but just make sure that your skin's comfortable before going forward with more. Now, with retinols, you want, well, the only thing you can really get over the counter is retinol, which is the best form of retin that you can get. Retinol is going to actually give your skin the acids that it needs in order to turn over and get rid of dead skin and hyperpigmentation. Now, if you use something like retinol palmitate, that's another form, but it's not as stable, so you're not going to get as much of the, I think it's retinoic acid. You're not going to get as much of that, which is that's what we want. So try to just only go with formulas that say retinol, and I would say, I believe there would be like a 1% dilution is what you want, and that's going to be the best, but in my opinion that'll really work wonders. But just like with AHAs, you have to wear sunscreen during the day. AHAs, you have to wear sunscreen. Retinols, you have to wear sunscreen. And vitamin C as well, because they're all kind of taking away a sort of protective layer we naturally have. So, AHAs, if you want to start with 5%. Retinol, make sure that that's what you're getting. Something like Drunk Elephant uses retinol, whereas Olay is going to be using retinol palmitate, and then it's also going to have a lot of other gross ingredients like fragrance, alcohol, parabens, which we do not want. And then vitamin C is amazing, but the problem is 99% of the vitamin C that you guys buy, and it could be $10 or $100, when you buy it, you're buying water. Like, there's nothing in it, because vitamin C is highly unstable. Same with retinol, actually. They both are very unstable. So what happens is, if you put retinol in water, it dies. And if you expose retinol to air too much, it dies. Vitamin C is the exact same way. So the only way that it's actually stable, and my favorite forms, are oil. So if you can find a retinol in an oil, like Sunday Riley's Luna oil, that's beautiful and amazing. And for vitamin C, there is actually a store on Etsy, and it's this girl in California, and she makes it herself. And so basically she makes the serum, and it's 100% stable. It is not in alcohol, water, or oil. So you're like, well, what the heck is it in? It is in a ingredient, and before you freak out, because I freaked out when I read this, it's called propanediol or propanediol, and I was like, propane. But if you go to EWG, which I did, and I looked it up, it is a 1 out of 10, so it's not harmful at all. And it's basically like a humectant and emollient, but because there is no water, the vitamin C is actually stable. Like the vitamin C percentage that's in there, you're actually getting, and it's actually gonna go onto your skin. And what I will say is retinols I would only use at night. AHAs, I would say only use at night. I've used them day and night. But with vitamin C, it's actually amazing to do it during the day, because underneath sunscreen, it will actually increase the effectiveness of your sunscreen, which is amazing, and we love that. So, those are the 3 best ingredients and best friends for getting rid of hyperpigmentation. I hope that was helpful, and please feel free to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment down below saying what your favorite vitamin C is, your favorite retinol, your favorite AHA, and you can ask me too, hey, this is a retinol I use, or hey, this is a vitamin C I use, is it okay? And I would be more than happy to let you guys know. And I hope you have the most beautiful day ever.